guys, hope you're all well, and today I've got another excellent and beautiful recipe, one of my favorites, Chicken Bhindi, which is chicken with lady fingers. Inshallah, and it's so easy to make. Stay with me till the end guys, and inshallah I'll show you how to make it. So for this you're going to need 1 cup of oil, Bismillah, and I'm going to put 2 medium onions in it, Bismillah. And I'm going to cook them on high heat until they're a nice goldy brown. And once you've got it to a goldy brown, I'm going to add ginger and garlic, 2 tablespoons of each, Bismillah, finely crushed. And give that a mix and cook it for a couple of minutes. After cooking it for a couple of minutes, I'm going to add a few small cinnamon sticks and about 4 or 5 cloves. And cook that on a high heat for a couple of minutes. After cooking them for a couple of minutes, I'm going to add the chicken in, 1 kg chicken I got. And I'm going to cook that on high heat as well. Give it a good mix. Let the chicken mix in with the onions and the rest will mix itself. After cooking it and the chicken changed colour, it's gone slightly white, I'm going to add 2 medium tomatoes cut up and about 3-4 chilies or whatever you want cut. Bismillah. However you like the chilies. Bismillah. If you like it hot, add extra, and if you don't like it hot, then add less. So give that a good mix now. Bismillah. And this is still on high heat. Once you give that a good mix, you can start adding the herbs and spices. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of whole cumin seeds, 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri masala, 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and I'm using Himalaya salt, but you can use normal salt, no worries. 1 teaspoon of Himalaya salt, and give that a good mix. I'm going to let this cook for a bit now. I've been cooking it for about 10 minutes now. Bismillah. So I'm going to add the water to it now. I'm going to add just a half a cup of water after cooking it for 10 minutes. I'm going to put it on low heat and give it a mix so the water is nice and mixed in with the oil. And the oil will come to the top eventually, but give it a good mix and just cover it and let it simmer on low heat now until it's cooked. So I'm going to leave that till it's cooked. While this is getting cooked, I'm going to start getting the lady fingers ready. And guys, lads, this is not real lady fingers, you know, literally. These lady fingers, yeah? Okay, while the chicken's getting cooked on and simmering away on low heat, I'm going to get them lady fingers ready like I said. You know, people have different ways, their own ways. Some people just add it straight into the chicken and cook it like that, but I do it a bit different and I'll show you how, inshallah. Put 3 tablespoons of cooking oil and turn it to high heat and add the lady fingers. Bismillah. And you'll cook these until they're a lighty brown. They start changing colour slightly. You'll see them. See them changing colour. Once they've changed colour and they started to cook, I'm going to add 1 whole onion cut up and about 4 to 5 chilies, but whatever you prefer. I'll put whole chilies in with slits and give them a mix now. But I'm not going to cook the onions that much. I'm just going to cook them slightly. They'll look nice if they're like slightly brown, very light brown. And that's about right now, yeah? So I'm going to turn that off, but it's still hot, so keep on stirring it for a bit. You don't want it burning. And then you'll put that to the side. So now that's done, back to the chicken over here. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. MashaAllah, that looks great. Smells absolutely beautiful, that. MashaAllah. Now that's cooked. It's not fully cooked. You don't want it too tender yet, the chicken, because you've got to add the lady fingers in it with the onions mixed and cook it for a bit. So I'm just going to give this a stir now. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's been simmering away for about 15 minutes on low heat. But that looks nice and tender now, but it's not too tender. So I'm going to add about 3/4 of a cup of coriander. Bismillah. That's nicely mixed in now and it's nice and tender. So I'm going to add the lady fingers in there. And it's on low heat and I'm going to give it a mix. Bismillah. So I'm going to let that simmer for a couple of minutes, not too long, on very low heat. Bismillah. I've left that just for a couple of minutes, literally 2 minutes, and that's it. So I'm going to turn it off and that's it, that's done. I'm not even going to mix it. Bismillah. Look at that, it smells absolutely beautiful, that, and look at it, you can still see the, Bismillah, still see the onions in it, and the lady fingers are there, they're not all mushed in. MashaAllah, the chicken bhindi is ready, the chicken and the green fingers, MashaAllah. I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of coriander as usual on top. MashaAllah, and it's an excellent dish to make, and a very delicious recipe. Proper Desi style, and most of the dishes I'm showing, inshallah, all the recipes are Desi style recipes. So please guys, do subscribe, share and like my channels, and hope you like it, and do have a go, and I hope yours turns out like this or better, inshallah. And for Desi recipes, please do subscribe. Until next time, inshallah, assalamu alaikum.